Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Unrushed English Podcast. I'm Nora, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Right now, I'm sitting in my apartment in Portland. It's a quiet morning. The rain is falling softly outside my window. My cat, Croissant, is sleeping on my lap, and I have a warm cup of coffee in my hand. This is my favorite time of day. Today, I want to teach you something very useful. I want to teach you how to talk about your daily routine in English. Why is this important? Well, your daily routine is something you know very well. It's real. It happens to you every day. You don't need to search for ideas. You don't need to think about history, science, or politics. You just need to talk about your own life. What you do in the morning, what you do in the afternoon, what you do before you go to sleep. Simple things, real things, things you already know. And here's the beautiful thing. When you can describe your own day in English, you are using real English, practical English, English that you can use when you meet new people, English that helps you make friends, English that becomes part of your life. So today, I will take you through a full day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you close your eyes at night. I will speak slowly, I will use simple words, and I will share my own stories along the way. Are you ready? Let's begin. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine it's early morning. The room is still dark. Your alarm rings. A new day is starting. I'm not a morning person. I have to be honest with you. I usually wake up around 8 o'clock, sometimes later. My mom always says, "Nora, the early bird gets the worm." And I always tell her, "But Mom, the late bird gets more sleep." Now, let's practice some morning sentences together. Just listen to me first, then repeat after me, in your mind or out loud if you can. Here we go. I wake up early in the morning. I open my eyes slowly. I check the time on my phone. I stretch my arms and legs. Stretching feels so good in the morning. I do yoga 3 times a week, and stretching is always my favorite part. It wakes up my body. It tells my muscles, "Good morning, we have things to do today." Let's continue. I get out of bed. I turn off my alarm. I feel a little sleepy. Every single morning, this is me, but that's okay. That's normal. Most people feel sleepy when they wake up. I need some coffee. Yes, coffee is life. I love exploring coffee shops here in Portland. We have so many good ones. But in the morning, I make my own coffee at home. The smell fills my whole apartment. It's the best smell in the world. Now, let's practice getting ready. I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with water. The cold water really wakes me up. It's like a little shock, but a good shock. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I look at myself in the mirror. I take a quick shower. The water feels so nice. Sometimes I listen to music in the shower or a podcast. Yes, some people listen to podcasts in the shower. Maybe you're one of them. I dry myself with a towel. I get dressed for the day. I put on my favorite shirt. I comb my hair. I make my bed. Making my bed is important to me. It takes only 1 minute, but it makes my room look clean, and it makes me feel organized and ready for the day. Now, let me tell you a story about my morning. Listen first, then you can shadow me. Try to copy my rhythm and my words. In the morning, I usually wake up around 8 o'clock. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I stretch my arms, yawn a little, and slowly get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. After that, I wash my face with cold water. It really helps me wake up. Sometimes I take a warm shower. I often listen to relaxing music while I shower. After my shower, I put on clean clothes. I check my hair in the mirror. Then I go to the kitchen to make breakfast, and Croissant is always there, waiting for me. She meows. She looks at me with her big orange eyes. Feed me, Nora. Feed me now. Now it's your turn. Try to complete these sentences. I will say the beginning, you say the rest. In the morning, I usually... Very good. When I wake up, I feel... Nice. Before I get dressed, I always... Perfect. The first meal of the day. I love breakfast. On weekends, I sometimes bake fresh muffins or cookies. The smell fills my whole apartment. It's the best feeling. But on normal days, I keep it simple. Let's practice some breakfast sentences. I make myself some breakfast. I'm very hungry this morning. I boil some water for tea. I pour milk into my cereal. I make 2 eggs. I toast some bread. I love the sound of the toaster, that little pop when it's ready. It's such a happy sound. I spread butter on my toast. I drink a glass of orange juice. I eat my breakfast slowly. This is important. Don't rush. Enjoy your food. Enjoy the moment. Breakfast is not just about eating. It's about taking a moment for yourself before the busy day begins. I enjoy my morning coffee. My favorite part of breakfast. Okay, now let's imagine you need to go somewhere. Maybe to work, maybe to school, maybe to meet a friend. Let's practice leaving the house. I check my bag before I leave. I put on my shoes. I grab my keys. I always check twice. Keys, phone, wallet. Keys, phone, wallet. It's like a little song in my head. I lock the door behind me. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. I get on the bus. I take the subway to work. I used to take the subway in Minneapolis. I remember the cold winter mornings, standing on the platform, waiting for the train, hoping it would come quickly because my fingers were freezing. I drive my car to the office. The traffic is very heavy today. I listen to music on the way or podcasts. Maybe you're listening to this on your way somewhere right now, on the bus, on the train, walking down the street. If you are, I want you to know I'm so happy to be with you. I arrive at work on time. I say good morning to my coworkers. I sit down at my desk. I turn on my computer. Now here is my commute story. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. I look at the time and read my messages. I check my calendar to see if I have any appointments. I pack my bag with everything I need: my phone, notebook, keys, and water bottle. Then I put on my shoes and go out the door. I usually walk to the coffee shop first. Here in Portland, I like to walk through the park. I watch the trees, I listen to the birds, I feel the fresh air on my face. Then I stop at my favorite coffee shop. I say hello to the barista, I order my usual, and I sit by the window for a few minutes. This is my little morning ritual. Your turn again. Before I leave, I always check my good. On my way to work, I usually nice. When I arrive, the first thing I do is perfect. Now let's talk about the middle of the day. The afternoon can be busy, meetings, emails, tasks, but it can also be a time to take a breath, to drink some water, to look out the window for a moment. Let's practice afternoon sentences. I check my emails first. This is always my first task. So many emails. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I work on my project. I take notes in my notebook. I love writing by hand. It helps me remember things better. There's something special about pen and paper. I ask my boss a question. I help my colleague with a task. I need a short break. Breaks are so important. Your brain needs rest, even just 5 minutes. Stand up, stretch, look at something far away. Give your eyes a rest from the screen. I get a cup of coffee, my second cup of the day. I eat a snack at my desk. I finish my work before lunch. And then lunch, the meal we eat in the middle of the day. It's time for lunch. I'm getting hungry. I go to the cafeteria. I eat lunch with my friends. Lunch with friends is the best. We share stories, we laugh. Sometimes we complain about work, but mostly we just enjoy being together. It makes the day feel lighter. I order a sandwich and a salad. I sit down at a table. We talk about our day. The food is delicious. I drink some water. I finish my lunch quickly. My afternoon story. After lunch, I usually go back to my desk. I check my emails and write a to-do list. I sometimes have a video meeting with friends about our projects. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what we will do next. After the meeting, I take a short break. I walk to the kitchen and make a cup of tea. I drink slowly while standing near the window. Sometimes I step outside for some fresh air. In the afternoon, I usually very good. After lunch, I like to good job. Sometimes I feel tired, so well done. Now it's time to go home, the best part of the day. I pack up my things. I leave the office at 6. I take the bus home. I walk home from the station. I love walking. Here in Portland, I like to walk through the park, watch the trees, listen to the birds, feel the fresh air on my face. I stop at the supermarket. I buy some groceries. I carry the bags home. I unlock the door. I'm finally home. This is the best feeling. Opening your door, seeing your own space, knowing you can relax now. I feel tired, but happy. My favorite time. I take off my shoes at the door. I change into comfortable clothes, usually soft pants and a big sweater. Then I sit on the sofa for a few minutes. Croissant jumps up and sits on my lap. She purrs, and I feel so relaxed. I watch a little TV while drinking tea. Then I go to the kitchen and start cooking. Tonight, I'm making pasta with vegetables. I chop the onions and garlic. The smell is so good. I put on some music while I cook. I sing along, even though I'm not a good singer. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. I like to keep things tidy before bed. And finally, nighttime, the end of the day. I'm a night owl. I feel most creative at night when the world is quiet, when everyone is sleeping. That's when my best ideas come. I spend some time with my family. I read a book before bed. I love reading novels. My favorite writer is Celeste Ng. Her books are beautiful, full of feeling, full of life. I listen to some relaxing music. I take a warm shower. I brush my teeth again. I put on my pajamas. I set my alarm for tomorrow, even though I know I'll hit snooze 3 times. I turn off the lights. I get into bed.